Hey guys, it's Lord here, back again with another video, and today I got a trade box from my good buddy, Carlos Sutton's Toy Finds. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, now as I said before, today I got a package from Carlos. Actually, I got it a few days ago. I've just been lazy and didn't make the video. So that's why there is no Saturday morning cartoons today. I'm doing this, and I am doing a video tomorrow, but it's completely irrelevant to, well, this video and the video I would have made. So just wait, and you will see what that is. But with that being said, let's get on to this awesome trade box. I got quite a few things in here actually that were really awesome. I've already dispersed some of it out, thinned the herd, as it were. There was some things in here that I knew would be better off with certain individuals, so certain individuals will wind up with them. But outside of that, this is all the stuff I am going to keep. I figured with most trade boxes it'd just be easier for me at least to show what I am holding on to. It makes a video shorter. Makes your lives more interesting because you don't have to sit here and listen to me bullshit for 20 minutes about all this cool crap. But it's just more of a convenience thing just to thin it out prior to making the video. That and I talk to most of you guys on a daily basis anyway, so there's that. But going from left to right, we got the Demon Etrigan here, not Entigan. You know who you are. This is the rare Blood on My Hands Megadeth Sweating Bullets variant. He's got some red on his hands. I'm not sure if that's from this or it's just paint rub, but I'll take a magic eraser to it, see what happens. The very worst is nothing will happen. So there is that. And then I got this little Bumblebee here, which he sent me an Optimus Prime and what was his name? Red Alert? Not Red Alert. It's not Prowl, but it was like a police car. And that's what this Bumblebee goes to. I actually quite like these dudes. They're decently articulated, Imaginext style, to be specific. And yeah, they're really cool. I like them a lot. I think there's a few more. There's like a green dude and what is it? Hot something. Not Hot Rod, but it's the fire truck guy. I think that's all of them, if I'm not mistaken. But those are really cool. I actually do like these little figures. And I got 3 of them so far, so that's cool. I got Plastic Man and the Batmobile from that Batman Brave and the Bold Happy Meal set. I almost have all of these. I think I'm only missing like a couple pieces. I think I'm missing the haunted hearse or whatever. It was like a car. And I think I might be missing Batman. A couple of Batmen. There's a crap load of Batman, but I think I'm missing like 1 or 2. But I have most of them. I have to look at my collection. I got them all in a baggie, so that's pretty cool. Almost got all those rounded out, and these are really nice too. These are like fresh out of the Happy Meal. Better than mine were because I suck at putting stickers on. This person's a pro. But moving on from them, we got a couple of Imaginext cavemen. I originally wasn't going to get into these. I had them in the trade box, the few things I did have, but since I have 2 more and the dinosaur and saber-toothed tiger to boot, I'm like, screw it, I'm going to hold on to those for a little bit. None of the armor pieces, but who has any of those, really? Then we got these 2. These are the Ninja Turtle equivalent to, well, that Transformer back there. I actually really dig these. These are really cool. We got Snakeweed and a Foot Soldier. The Foot Soldier's is adorable, and then Snakeweed just looks all pissed off and freaking hilarious. He's all, Aah! He's doing his E.T. face. I'm down to get more of these, actually. I really like these, so anyone have any to trade, I will gladly work something out. I do quite like these. And in the back, a line I don't get a lot of, but I had these as a kid. Well, not the green dude. I didn't have him as a kid, but I did see him in Dollar Tree as a kid. That's where they had that stuff up here in upstate New York. I do remember seeing him. His name is Slime. And he looks like slime, to be honest with you. And he's got a derp eye, but that's the glory of Chat May. I think these are from, was it Beast Raider Warriors of the Savage? Something like that. Something badass like that. And then I got the He-Man knockoff guy. T-Biz, a long time ago, sent me the Green Skull guy. Beast Killer or Blade Killer, or whatever his name is. He came with like a double-edged pitchfork. I have him chilling out on the desk, so these will join him most likely. I am looking, there's a dude named War, like I think with like 2 R's. He's like an orange, he kind of looks like a worm, and he's got like 6 horns. And basically this guy, but orange with a worm head, with 6 horns coming off the side. I'd like to find him. I'd like to get some weapons to these. My first trade with Dr. Twisted, I was stupid and got rid of all the weapons I had for these things. It's like, jeez, I wish I knew what I knew now. But that's neither here nor there. Although I did have a lot of really sick weapons. But I digress. So with that being said, moving on from them, we got a couple Skylanders here. We got Shroom Boom. I don't know what one that is. I'm guessing that's a second issue because it's not the one I have. It's not the Light Core. So that must be from like Swap Force or one of them games. And then we got Cubone, I believe is his name, a little skeleton dragon. I'm so happy to have that guy. I love that dude. Never bought him in the store, but I always looked at him and thought he was pretty cute looking. It's not a word I use, but it's a freaking adorable little skeleton dragon dude on a glow-in-the-dark skull base. How can you go wrong? Then we got a cool little Vision back there. He sent me a few of these Avengers figures, some of which have been missing their arms. I believe there was a Captain America in this box and a Thor in the last one. But Vision has both of his arms, and there's nothing wrong with it. I do have a Black Panther from this, I think, same exact line, so he will be joining him because they're probably my favorite Avengers. So, there's that. And then in front of him, speaking of Avengers, I guess, if you want to have Disney's Avengers, you got their equivalent of Hawkeye. You got a Robin Hood there. That's pretty cool. I like him. I don't know how many Robin Hood figures they made, but that one's pretty nice. He's got like a fur tail. I gotta fix his nose, and he's got a little nick on his snout there, but nothing I can't handle. But moving up, and moving on up, we got Mr. Incredible there with a very peculiar looking device. It's a very peculiar looking device. I don't know what it's used for. He didn't use it in the movie. They just gave it to him. But this is a really nice figure. It's got decent articulation. And I'm freaking stoked for Incredibles 2. So it's an awesome piece to have. And I found out they made a Syndrome. So I'm going to have to track him down and pick him up eventually in the next few weeks here. But then moving on up, again, we have this awesome Optimus Prime. Now, I don't buy these kitty Transformers. I never have. Just something about them just didn't really interest me. But this one is freaking cool. There is a Devastator like this too, I believe, which I kind of want now. But the best part about this guy is
I am Optimus Prime.
it sounds just like freaking Peter Cullen, so they actually got him to do the voice. The fact it still works boggles my mind, but he does all kinds of stuff.
Power up. Let's settle this in the skies. Autobots, transform. Take evasive action. They'll never see us coming. Yeah.
But yeah, he does all kinds of stuff, and if you pull this, basically pull on his pudding pop there, his wings will sprout up. I don't know if I can do that on camera here. You know what I mean. They're supposed to spring up like that. Let's try it with 2 hands. And I successfully knock stuff over. Usually it makes a noise when I do that. But it didn't that time, so. But you can sprout his wings up. It's pretty easy. And, you know, knock half the stuff over. Actually, I didn't do too bad. I only knocked him and the Trap May dudes over. So, I have to give myself a pat on the back. That wasn't as chaotic as it could have been. So, with that being said, there is one last piece. Excuse my mic adjustment there. And it's a nutcracker, actually, that needs some repairs, but nothing that can't be fixed easily, anyways. It is a vampire nutcracker, which I don't have a vampire nutcracker, so this was really cool. I'm really glad that this fabric-ish piece is intact. This thing looks kind of old, but it's from 2005, so it is kind of old. It's over 10 years. It's like 13 years old. Oh, that's lucky. But, yeah, this is a really nice piece. It's got a cloth cape and stuff, but I left those. Those are in the box sitting next to me, so I don't lose them. But my dad will be able to fix that. He's supposed to have a couple of ears. I got one of the ears, so I think my dad can mimic that and give him a replacement. And it came with like a little bat. So those just got to get glued on. Other than that, he's not falling to pieces, so that's a plus. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again, Carlos, for the awesome trade. I'm still working on his box. Ugh. I take forever! But with that being said, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Excuse me. Check out Carlos's channel. I'll leave a link in the description below. And until next time, catch you guys later.
I am Optimus Prime.
Not really.